Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome to another live. As you can see, the caption said Will Smith slapped Chris Rock across his face for dissing Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett is Will Smith's wife, and that happens at the award. They had an award, Oscar award, and Will Smith was there and his wife was there and Chris Rock was the host. Yes, and Chris Rock is a kind of comical person. He's very hilarious and everything. So he was making fun of Jada Pinkett. I guess she allegedly has an illness. I think she was, losing her hair or whatever. Alopecia, when the hair goes bald. And you know that losing your hair is no fun. Losing your hair is having your hair, a woman's hair is her beauty. And I guess it's embarrassing enough for you to be losing your hair, and moreover for someone to be making fun of you on stage among millions of people were there, plus millions of viewers. It's no fun at all. Even if you are friends with the person, that can be embarrassing in itself. So Will Smith was in the crowd, and Chris Rock had made a few jokes, couple of jokes about him, and he were there laughing. But when it comes to his wife and the things that he said about his wife, Will Smith got up from the crowd, went on stage, and gave him a hard slap across his face, people. Yes, people. A hard slap across his face. Chris Rock was so shocked. He was like, the crowd was shocked. Everybody, including me, I was so shocked because I saw him got up. Because he was here. Will Smith was in the crowd laughing. Then I saw him got up and then he went on the stage. So I thought he was going to tell him something. When I see he held back his hand like that and came forward, pop, across his face. Chris Rock was like taken back. The crowd went silent for a while. And remember, this crowd was laughing right through. They were taken back for a while. And Will Smith walked off the stage, went and sat down and said, "Don't you explicit my wife in your mouth again." Yes, he was saying, "Don't you explicit, you guys know what explicit are. My wife name in your mouth again. Don't talk about my wife." I mean, Will Smith could have, handled the situation better. But what I'm saying, whenever your butt blowing in your head and you get mad, you technically are that minute you get crazy, you don't think straight. So sometimes people tell you can handle things in this way and that way and you should have done that. When you already acted, then you think about the consequences and said to yourself, oh my God, I should have done this and I should have done that and I should have done that. I've never seen Will Smith in that manner except into movies. I've never personally heard him got on stage or got into fight with people on the road, because he's in the public light. So if he were of that nature, a lot of people, we would have known that already about him. So that must have really hurt him, really sink deep and let him temporarily went mad. And after he got the slapped across his face, I thought it was a joke, I thought it was a joke. I was shocked too. I honestly thought it was a joke. until he went and he sat down and he said, don't you ever explicit my wife name in your mouth. Then I said, this is serious. Yes, this is serious. Then I realized that he was honestly upset, and that box that Chris Rock got was a honest vengeance box. It was no joke. I realized it wasn't a joke at all. So we may be saying he could have handled it better, but when you're temporary insane people, you know, think like something just blow up in your brain one time, boop, and then you act, and then afterwards then you said you're sorry, you should have done and dealt with the situation better. That's how we have to try sometimes and handle our anger. We have to try sometimes and handle our anger. Yes, people, we have to try and control our temper, because we can get into trouble, big trouble too. And then afterwards we say, if we didn't know, we should have do this and do that and that and that and all kind of things. You understand? But then again, it is no fun to make fun of people illnesses or disfiguredness. It is not cool. Nobody have to tell you that it is cool, or nobody have to tell us you shouldn't do it, and nobody shouldn't know, as a decent human being, not to go on stage in front of millions of people among you and millions of viewers watching you making fun of somebody's illnesses. It is not cool. Your mother never have to tell you that, your father never have to tell you that, your grandmother never have to tell you that, nobody never have to tell you that. You in yourself, as a decent human being, should know you don't make fun of people's illnesses. You don't. That's just on another level. That's just off limit. You don't do that. You don't do that. So Chris Gale was, not Chris Gale, Chris Rock. Chris Rock was wrong. He was wrong. You don't do that. Nobody never have to tell you that. No teacher at your school never have to tell you that. Your mother, father, sister, brother, nobody have to tell you that. You should have known to yourself that you don't make fun of people illnesses. You just don't make fun of people illnesses, or fun of people disfiguredness. You just don't make fun of people who are going through a bad time. What is joke to you is dead to the person, because you there and the millions of crowds are laughing right through and whatever, and you are laughing because it's honestly a joke to you, but it's dead to the other person, because the illnesses or the disfiguredness is embarrassing enough already and causing them pain already, much less you're ridiculing them on stage with millions of people watching. That is just not cool. That is just off limit. Chris Rock, it is off limit, and I hope you don't do such thing again. It is not cool. Make fun. There are a lot of things you can make fun of besides people illness or disfiguredness. That's not cool. That is just so off limit for me, for people to make fun of people illnesses and disfiguredness. That is just not cool. That is just not cool at all. I've seen a lot of disfigured people and people suffer with illnesses. I don't even laugh at them. I don't even look twice too much on them, because I don't want them to feel bad, because it's so embarrassing enough and painful enough for you to be going through what you're going through, much less moreover embarrassing for people to get up on themselves on stage and making fun of you over millions of people watching and millions of people were in the crowd and everybody were there laughing at you and you were among them. That can ever be cool? Oh no, that can never ever be cool. That can never ever be cool, people. So I understand. And when he said my friend Jada, though I still love you, and the cameraman turned the camera at Jada, I can see she wasn't having it. She wasn't laughing. you can see the expression on her face. It wasn't favorable towards what he was saying towards her. She wasn't happy, and nobody would be happy. Christ, crying out loud, for crying out loud. Who would be happy about someone making fun of your illness? And making fun of you or your disfiguredness. Who would be happy? No one would be. No one would be happy. So she wasn't happy at all when the camera turned at her, and he was laughing. He was laughing and said, Jada, I still love you. Chris Rock, what is joke to you is death to Jada. Is death to other people. Don't make fun of people's illnesses or disfiguredness. Don't. Nobody have to tell you that. You're not a little child. You're a grown-ass man. Nobody has to tell you that. You should have learned that, or should have been taught that from when you were a child. Don't make fun of people's illnesses. So the man got hungry, and he went up and he smacked you. He slapped him, a hard slap, people. That slap was taken back. Is either a slap or a thump, but that was hard. And he was shocked. As I said, the man maybe got temporarily insane at the moment. You're ridiculing his wife among thousands of millions of people. Come on, man. That is going far, more than far. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. When did you plan was to stop? Because you have made one joke, he laughed, two jokes, he laughed, three jokes, then you went on his wife and her illness. That's not good. That's not cool. That, in my book, that is not cool. In my book, you have passed the limit. That is off limit. Someone's illness and disfiguredness is off limit for people to make fun of. The person or persons who are feeling that is already going through pain inside, embarrassment inside, and everything. Moreover, for you to be on stage, national stage, and doing that. Come on, that's enough. That is going too far. That wasn't cool. So two wrong cannot make a right. I've taught that, I was told that, and it's true. Two wrong cannot make a right. So I hope they resolve this amicable and resolve it like two decent or three decent human beings, and resolved it and don't take it any further, because two wrong cannot make no right. You were wrong to go on stage and ridicule the man's wife and turn it ridicule her because of for a joke. You don't take people illness or disfiguredness and make a joke. That's not cool. The people them already going through pain and suffering already. Much less you laughing and thousands and millions of people laughing. What is joke to use death to the person? You don't do that. That's not cool. So I hope they can, because I'm sure they were friends, and I hope the friendship does not end. I hope that they resolved it and don't take it any further. And I hope, Chris Rock, you learned not to make fun of people illness, disfiguredness, or whatever going through them. You go on national stage and make fun on them. It's not cool. I hope you learned from that hallelujah glorious box that you got. It could have been worse. It could have gone worse. It could have turned out in a worst case scenario, but thank God it did not. So I hope you learned your lesson. Make fun of something else. You're a comedian. Find something else to make fun of. Find something else to make someone's laugh. Find something else to make the people laugh, but not people illness and disfiguredness. That is totally off limit, Mr. Chris Rock. That's not cool. It didn't sit well with me. It didn't sit well with Jada and Will or most people across the world. That wasn't cool at all. Okay? And you're one of my favorite comedians. Yes, you are. But this that you did, it's not favorable with me at all. It is not. And I hope you guys resolve this. And a big man, big woman, decent man, good way. I hope it resolved properly. All right? So you guys just have a wonderful, wonderful day. Cha-cha. Love you guys. I'm out of here.